Hello and good morning. Welcome to your daily tarot readings with the Tarot Deck by Trot Deck PUblished. I'm Helen from Self Love Self Care System, and we're going to be doing your daily reading today on Monday the 6th of October from these massive cards. Let's see what today wants to bring us. I said to the angels, I said, wouldn't it be nice to get some different type of cards? And they said, well, the readings are going to be fairly similar because most of you aren't really moving as far forward as we'd like. And I said, that's not really true, is it? And they said, well, you are moving forward, yet there are some things we still need to take note of. Okay, that's what they're telling me. But let's see what the cards say anyway without me gabbling on. So let's have a look. Right, you know I can't shuffle these because they're just like so big. I wish one of you could come and pick them for me. Pick a card for me. Which one would you like? Should we go that one? Should we go that one? Let's go that one, right? Okay, we got that one. Right, we got one. We do 3 cards, don't we? I mean, unless one kind of tells me it really wants to be picked, right? We're going to act like you're picking them again. I love it. It's a bit different, isn't it? So let's do something a bit different. Right, which one? I feel we're over here, right? Are we over here? You're feeling we're over here. I know what we're going to do the next one. It is, I feel like we're going to need those 2, actually. I'll take them both. Right, now I'm doing something different. I want you to think, right? Right. I'm going to fathom out. Where am I going? You decide where I'm going, and let's see if we can connect together to where I'm going to go in this deck to get the last card. Where are we going? Have you got a place somewhere? Have you felt somewhere, right? Felt somewhere? Right. I'm going to go. Let me see. Where am I going? Okay, it's this one actually. Ooh. I looked at it because I'm naughty. Should we get a different one because I did that? What do you think? Listen, keep it. Right, are you ready, my lovelies, for your reading for today, for Monday, the 6th of October? Why is it annoying me? It's not pretty. I don't think it's pretty. I have an obsession with things that pretty. Actually, do you know what? That's not true, because I would happily go out not dressed up properly. And you know, have you ever, who here has ever gone out when they've just gotten up in the morning and just gone and put their shoes on and gone out down to the store or something? Or are you the kind of person that couldn't do that? So when I was at university, my friend and I, there was a garage just up the road from where we lived, which is where you fill gas, basically, or petrol in this country. And there was a store there, so a shop there, and we'd go down there just in our pyjamas, just so we could get something. So naughty, so naughty. Right, are you ready for your first card? Oh, so we've got the 8 of Wands. I feel, actually, okay, from myself, the first thing I feel is that there's something that you need to move forward on. There's something that you need to do. So I'm actually going to ask the angels to channel in the message for you, so you actually have their message, not just mine, but theirs too. I feel like I should put some makeup on. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. So angels, they said the 8 has come in. The 8 of Wands has come in to show potential. They want you to understand that you need to be ready now to move forward. Do you like move forward and look to where you need to go next? So they are saying, it's like I feel a bit agitated, but it is the way it goes. Not everything will work out exactly as you might need it to. Now, this is really interesting, because how they're trying to put this to me is they're saying, look, life isn't about simple, easy steps and stages. Life is about challenges, tests and growth. Challenges, tests and growth. The growth period is where you get the calm area. So it happens like that. Challenges, tests, challenges, growth. Is that right? Right way around? They said that's immaterial. But what they're telling me to tell you is that you will have moments where you need to push through something in order to get to the other side of something else. Then you can have times off, and then you can go on again and have times off and go on again. And the reason they brought this card in is because we have just had the Aries. It's either today is the Aries full moon, right? Is it today or was it yesterday? But the Aries full moon. The Aries full moon is asking you to get up and go. It doesn't want you to stop where you are. Aries, by its nature, is a very go-getter sign. It's very quick. It's slightly impulsive. So do be careful about the way that you're moving yourself forward right now. But it will get you where you want to go. Now, there's something interesting here, because the angels are saying that being warned that the path of the heart can lead to sticky tricky. That's how they're putting it. So what do you mean, angels? So they're saying that you need to have two sides of every coin to understand something. So sometimes you will need to look at other factors when you make choices, because we are living in human physicality, in a human world, and therefore we need to be aware of that. Wow, I love that. That's really interesting, actually, really interesting. Right, you ready for your next card? Next card, sorry, I should say cards. Wow, these are lovely, but they are swords. So we've got the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. It was interesting because the first thing I saw when I saw these two cards was emotions, balancing your emotions. Pain is only within you if you're not in balance of emotions. This is what the angels are saying, okay? I'm trying to channel them slowly now, because what somebody dropped in the comments a little while back that I went too fast and no one could understand me. And maybe there is truth to that. The thing is, when you're channeling, you talk really, really, really fast because you want to keep up with what they're saying. But the angels have, they've come in and on board with this, and they recognise that in order for you to understand the message, they need to slow down as well. So they are attempting it. Bear in mind, they're not always that slow. So sometimes the message, sorry, my hand went a bit there, like cramp in my hat. So yeah, the angels say sometimes they will come fast, but they'll try their best not to. So that will be why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. Okay. So anyway, carry on, angels. What were you going to say? So we were going to say that the balance energy here is actually important, because when you move forward, what's going to happen is, if you're not thinking outside of the box, if you're not thinking outside, this isn't outside thinking, this isn't normal, but this is something they want you to understand. What comes up here is that if you get too emotional and too inward here, you won't understand, because you're going to feel pain instead. Listen, no, pain isn't the answer. Pain is actually, it's like a mirage, and they're saying that if you go towards pain, that you will stumble, you'll stumble over something. So what the angels are actually saying here is that you need to sometimes be aware that you're bringing the pain into your life. You are not the pain. The pain isn't you. It's how you're experiencing something. Now, here with the Queen of Swords, you are high vibrational. You don't need to feel sad in this. You don't need to feel like you're not good enough, you're not worthy. The angels do want me to read it out the book. Bear with me a moment. I don't know what the Queen will say in this book. They're always different. And, but yeah, they want me to, there must be something there they need you to hear. But yeah, they're saying, sorry about the noise, this crunchy, crunchy, crunchy with the tarot box. But yeah, let's find her, the Queen of Swords. Oh, sorry, that was my phone. I don't know, I'm in demand. I don't know that I'm in demand. I'm never really in demand. Don't ever think that about me. But yeah, let's find the Queen of Swords. My life will change at some point, I'm pretty sure of it. But we'll see when it comes. Right, let's see what she says. Okay, right. So there's a kind of emotional detachment of dealing with the world. That's what they're asking you to do in some ways. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but they want you to just not be so attached to everything. You don't need to be. Everything isn't you. Everything you're experiencing isn't you. This is what they're saying. Wow, that's strong, angels. It's about you being strong, making your demands, standing up to other people, not allowing other people to step all over you. She won't do that, right? When you're emotional, though, and this is what they were trying to say, this is why I think they wanted me to show you the book. When you're emotional, though, what happens is you are unable to actually stop that running train of thought, or stand up for your needs, say what you want, right? Yeah. As we're here, Angel, shall we look at the four as well? They're saying, did we say that? Da, da, da. They're saying I'm cheeky. I can't find it. Where is it? Where is it? Because I just had the thoughts. I only want the 4. It's like, I don't know how to use the book, clearly. It's like, how am I doing this wrong? It's like, there we go. Right, let's have a look. So you need to, they're also talking about resting and recovering from something that's been difficult for you, where there's been difficult. The thing with the 4 is, it is about trauma, not 4, sorry, with the sword. There's some kind of trauma, some kind of worry, but this card's actually saying you actually just need to rest and reflect. And it's interesting as well, because the angels are actually pointing something out to me, and they're saying that if you take your strength back, rest and reflect, then you can become a bigger version of yourself, which is the self that they want you to tune into, to tap into, right? So what is it that you want to do? Where is it that you want to go? And who is it that you want to be? And they're saying that that's the answer. That's what's right for you. I have a question for you, actually. It's not to do with the cards, but I have a question for you, right? These readings here that I'm doing in this space, do you prefer the other space I use, like my other room, when I'm doing them with, because I think the light's better, because I think the light is better in there. Maybe I need to switch some more lights on in here. We'll see. I'll do it for the next bit and we'll see how it is. It's just that I'm beginning to think that it might be not so right in here. The light quality is not so right. I like it maybe in the other room. I know I used to do it at my dining room table, but every time I moved around that table, depending on where I was, you got different light qualities. I don't really understand. I don't understand. Anyway, lovelies, if you got this far, I'd love a thumbs up. Share would be really cool if you feel called. And if you have a YouTube handle and you haven't subscribed already, I would love you as one at the time. Right, are you ready for your final card? Are you ready? I took a sneaky peek at this one. So, look what you've got, the Lovers. Angels, why have they got the Lovers? They want me to read out the book. I don't know why they want me to read it out of it. I don't really like doing this. I like channeling. I like channeling and talking to them. I think what they're really saying is they don't want to do any work. We don't want to work. We just want to sit here chatting in your ear incessantly about things you don't want to hear. Right, you ready? So it's about, as we all know, it's about loving relationships. It's about harmony. It's about making choices. It's about balancing. So I think, you know, it's harmonious relationships, it's love, it's things working out well. So any other reason, angels, that you brought me to that energetic vibration, to looking in the book? Because they want you to balance out your masculine, your feminine, your yin, your yang. They're telling me that as you master the next stages of your life, balance is immensely important so that you can push yourself forward. They're telling me that this card reflects lots of aspects of you. So I get it now. If I put my hand there, don't look at them, just look at their heads. It's the 2 aspects of you. You're masculine, you're feminine, you are one person. Be in love with the you that you are, rather than treating yourself, oh, I get it, thank you, angels. Rather than treating yourself as something that isn't worth being on this earth, you are worth being on this earth. The angels are also saying to me that it's predictable. It's predictable, that same old self-effacing behaviour that can come through if you don't uphold your boundaries. They're also saying that we want you to stand up for yourself. We want you to become a sovereign being. Hence we brought you the Queen of Swords, because she doesn't care what anybody thinks. What she cares about is how she's going to make things happen and how she's going to be effective in her communication and the things that she does. There is nothing that you need to do to make yourself seem small. That is not the person that they want you to be. They're saying this reading has gone on for quite a long time today, so there is where they're going to stop. They're sending you all so much love. And there you go, my angels. We're at the end of the reading. Namaste, everyone. It's a long one, right? Check out these videos if you're interested, if you haven't checked them out already. And also, you know, stay part of tuning in with the angels, because it will bring you energy and vibration that uplifts you. Whether what I'm saying is important or not, it's their words, their energy, the vibration shifts this. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.